are the 4 best teams in the conference. Lining up in this final section, the time to beat posted by A&M, 3:28:43. Arkansas will be starting out in lane 5. Kayla Davis will be their leadoff runner. Arkansas with the best time in the country amongst collegians. They long ago clinched their 11th consecutive SEC indoor team title. Tennessee will be up in lane 6. They have the number 2 time in the country this year. And that is Brianna White that will be leading them off. There are the lane assignments. South Carolina on the inside, then Georgia. And then Arkansas number 1 in the country, Tennessee number 2 in the country on the outside lanes.
Well, and Arkansas, so much depth in this 4x400 meter relay. We were not going to see Kaylin Brown or Isabella Whitaker, the 2 best 400 meter runners on the team. And when they gave us the sheet for personal best, it could have been 10 different people on this Arkansas squad. But Zaya Akins, she goes first for South Carolina. Busy few days for her. She ran the 200 meters and 400 meters, made the finals in both.
From the inside, South Carolina, then Georgia. On the outside, then Arkansas, Tennessee. Stay in lane till this final curve, then they'll break for the pole. Dejanea Oakley of Georgia trying hard to get that pole position, and she does get it, holding off Tennessee's Brianna White. So it's Georgia, Tennessee, Arkansas, South Carolina. Georgia will pass just ahead of Tennessee. For the Bulldogs, this is Michelle Smith. For the Volunteers, Esther Joseph, the freshman. For South Carolina, Sylvia Shalengat. And for Arkansas, Dejanea Butler.
So 2 freshmen and 2 juniors here. You see the 2 freshmen up front right now. A lot of confidence by Coach Carroll at Georgia to put a freshman here in this position. She's doing a great job. Look at the turnover, outstanding turnover.
Historically, you put your weakest runner in the second leg. But this Georgia freshman is doing a great job. Now Arkansas trying to get back into the scenario. Butler running a great leg, very measured, very smart. Georgia's still in the lead. Bad exchange for Tennessee, which allows Arkansas to slip into second. So for Georgia, it's Haley Tate. For Arkansas, Aaliyah Pyatt, who's now challenging for the lead. And for Tennessee, Sydney Wright. South Carolina not out of it with Jamisha Ford, the 200-meter champion. She's never lost a 200-meter race indoors to another collegiate. She's trying to run her Gamecocks into this mix.
Well, keep an eye on her. She's a really smart and savvy runner. She knows where to pass and when not to pass, and she passes everybody on the outside of the straightaway.
Jamisha Ford puts South Carolina in the lead with a little gap. They will pass first with a nice little lead. Ford handing off to Jayla Jamison. Georgia, it's Aaliyah Butler. She might have something to say about it. Joanne Reed for Arkansas. And for Tennessee, it's Javanya Valcourt.
Jamisha Ford, 49.86 on that leg. And certainly South Carolina is no stranger to winning this 4x4. They won this title last year when Arkansas had the team title wrapped up, didn't put their best team out there. South Carolina came on and took home the 4x4 title.
Nobody has given up on this. Aaliyah Butler right there for Georgia, getting herself in position. Joanne Reed now starting to fade a bit. There goes Butler in the turn. Aaliyah Butler with the superior turnover brings her Bulldogs home first. 3:26.24. That's a collegiate leader. It's their season best by more than a second and a half. And the 10 points for the victory. School record for the Bulldogs, 3:26.42.
And it was just a matter of getting that baton around, giving Aaliyah Butler an opportunity to win this thing for them. Look at the acceleration. She had so much acceleration that last 100 meters. But all four of these teams are going to be teams to watch at the national championships. Outstanding run by all of them, and including Texas A&M in the last heat, the heat winner. It's going to be fun when we get to Virginia Beach. It was a closely contested race here, and it was fun to see Jamisha Ford get the baton from way back, and you always want one of your best 400-meter runners as a fan. Want to see her chase some people down, and she did exactly that. Put the Gamecocks in position to run an extremely fast time. And Aaliyah Butler, it was all Aaliyah Butler, the Olympian, to bring it home for the Bulldogs.
That is the number 6 time in collegiate history for Georgia. They win it in 3:26.42. South Carolina hangs on for second. Tennessee getting third. Top 4 teams all under 3:28. An amazing performance. And that quartet, the winning quartet, downstairs with John.
But we do know Dejanea Oakley ran the first one. I saw you after you ran. You're open and here, and mostly what you've been going around all day was this. You have been mouth wide open the whole time. How come?
Because it's like, I am shocked at how great we have progressed throughout the season, and right now at SEC, I'm seeing us peak at the perfect time, and I'm just love seeing the great times that we've been running all day.
Yeah, got under 51. You're super excited, Michelle Smith. How was your leg on this race today?
I think it was really good. I was just really focused on pushing, keep pushing, and not trying to get past,
Not past, always a good strategy. Haley Tate, you're over here, right? We don't want to drop it, and we want to make sure it gets to Aaliyah, but I feel like you're way more important than that. Tell me about your leg.
I just wanted to make sure I stayed in a good position to hand it off to Aaliyah.
Where'd that thing start to hurt? Because you're still breathing hard.
About the last 100, definitely.
Last 100's hard. And then you get the last 400, you got the baton, you got the open title. You had work to do, though, when you take it over. And so often we see the 400 person just catch it all up in the first 30 meters. What was your strategy when you got the stick?
Well, I knew I ran very fast in the 400, so I didn't want to do anything so I wouldn't die at the end, because I knew my team wanted to win so much.
She went strong through the whole thing. Before we go, just show people what you got here. That's what you get when you're an Olympian, Dwight Stones. You know how it is. You got to get the tattoo back upstairs.